Hi everyone and welcome back to some more MotoGP 20 here on this channel. This is part number 2 of my championship on the Red Bull rookies. Now in today's episode we've got 2 races around the Le Mans circuit in France, and just remember from the last episode I've decided not to do any qualifying, so it's going to be 2 races working from the back. So we've got a race today, it's cloudy, so that means it's going to be dry. Let's see if we can get 2 awesome results. So let's get straight into it. So here we go.
Greetings to all the race fans tuning in today. We're joining you from the Le Mans circuit for live coverage of the Grand Prix of France. Despite the clouds that are building up overhead, track conditions are good and the forecasts say that the risk of rain is pretty low.
Right, so here we go with the first race in today's episode around the Le Mans circuit in France in this Red Bull MotoGP Rookies Cup. Really looking forward to this. Now, I've done no practicing. We're just going to jump on the bike, starting from the back and see if we can win the race. Now, it's 2 races. I'm not sure if both races are going to be in the same weather conditions. Let's hope they do chuck in some variety. I'm sure they will. Anyway, let's get straight into the first one. So here we go. Let's see if we can get a good start. It's going to be tricky into that first chicane. And off we go! Mission trying to win the race. We've got 6 laps. We're going to have to take a nice line through this first chicane. Just try and avoid too much contact. Let's just go a little bit wider. Try and turn in because the tyres are going to be cold. Oh, bloody hell! Be careful! That wasn't the greatest. And we've taken a few places early on. They're going to be very bunched up here at the start, so let's try and make use of that. Oh, bloody hell, went a bit wide in that turn. Just trying to find my feet and just take a nice line through here. They're going to dip into this one quite tight, so let's just try and get in behind and let's try and get up the inside. Oh, that was nicely turned in. Oh, these bikes turn in so well, and we've taken a few more places early on in this first lap. Hard on the brakes. Always having a look where I'm in the inside your plank. You're looking the wrong side. And we've managed to take a couple more places. And we're starting to push to the front. Now I'm expecting there's going to be at least a couple of riders that will break free. And they're the ones we're going to have to chase down. So we're going to have to use the extra fuel that we've put in the tank. And let's get nicely turned into this turn. Oh, that was a nice move. Up to P7. 6 more bikes to try and overtake, and we've got another 5 laps to go. So as you can see, there is one rider that's just broke free, and that is the one we're going to have to try and catch. So let's see. Now I think the lap times that they did in the qualifying, I saw at the start of the race was 1:47. So let's see if we can get some decent lap times in as well. Just taking another place. A little bit of slipstream, get back into power 2. Let's see if we can push it. Now you can run in power 2 quite a lot more on these bikes, and it doesn't use that much more fuel, especially when the fact that you literally fill the tank up to the brim. So you're going in with at least 4 or 5 extra laps worth of fuel, but it will obviously increase the tyre wear, but I'm pretty sure that they will last 6 laps. So again, just a little bit wide in that turn. That rider that's leading the race is really starting to break off. So let's try and get past these bikes. So if he gets too far ahead, we might struggle catching him up. Oh, that was nicely done around that turn again. Oh, bloody hell. Almost on the bloody grass. Let's try and get turned in nicely. Oh, bit of contact there. Just sliding round, and we should take that, and we're up to P3, chasing down P2, and again we're just too strong even on the hardest level. Let's try and take a nice position into this. Let's go a little bit wider, and oh no, he's come off Marco's. Oh no, oh my god, sorry if that was my fault. I am sorry. I didn't feel like I touched him there, unless he just, I don't know, a little bit on the curb, I don't know. Gonna have to have a look at replay at the end of the race, but if it was my fault, I am sorry, Marcos, whatever his name was. That wasn't intentional. A bit like, as we're in France, we can call it a bit of a French connection. Oh my god. Right, Let's get back into race mode, and that is a 1:49. It's not as fast as that they were running in the qualifying. Now let's start upping the pace now. Let's see if we can catch the lead of the race, because he is starting to extend his lead. Just going the outside, driving good through the chicane. That wasn't too bad, as we are on lap 3 now, and we've got to start catching this rider up. So look, he's got quite a lead. When we get to this, so he's got a 3.2 second lead, and we have got plenty of laps to close in. So let's see if we can push. And looks like the tyres don't wear down very quick round here either. I was expecting rain, and we might get rain in the second race. And do you know what? Normally I wouldn't say I want the rain, but I actually do. I want to see what the rain's like on these bikes. So let's keep our fingers crossed that will happen for the second race. Because it is a cloudy race, so it's still possible it could rain for the second one. Let's have a look at the split times. Have we closed in? We did have over a 3-second lead. Let's see if we gained any time. Hopefully we have. Through here. Nicely done. That will do. And we've taken about half a second out of his time, so we are closing in. But we're going to have to do more than half a second. Coming to the end of lap 3. And then we've got 3 more laps to go. And try and take it. This is a much faster lap. And what's the time? And that is a 1:48. And that is the fastest of the race so far, but we're going to have to go a lot quicker than that. So let's try and speed it up a bit. I hope you're enjoying this little mini-series. It's a shame that they didn't have the Red Bull rookies from the start of the career. But we've got it on the game now, so let's enjoy it. And I will try and bash out a few videos on this, and then we'll get straight back into the career on the GP bikes. Don't worry, guys. I have got a couple of episodes already recorded, and they're 2 awesome races, and they will be coming out very soon. But I'm going to try and pump out a few of these videos first to get this series completed. It's only 13 races. In the next episode, I am going to do 3 races in a row, because I think we've got 1 race around Italy, not 2, so we might just throw that in with the other races. I think it's 1 race, so I think it may be 1 race in Italy and 2 in Germany. So around that circuit, that should be really fast paced. I might even up the laps on that one. I'll think about it. Let me know in the comments below if that's what you want to see. Right, have we gained any more? It was about 2.5 the last time I saw. He looks like he's getting closer. Try and take a bit more from here. And ooh, just over 1.5 seconds. So we are closing in. We're coming towards the end of lap 5. We've got 2 more laps. I think we need to push a little bit harder. Oh no, no! Damn! God, this circuit's savage for penalties. Just got a 0.2 penalty there, just for going on the curb too much. That should be a quicker lap, and that is a low 1:48. Still not at the level they were in qualifying, because I saw the lap times they were 1:47. So let's see if we can get a 1:47. Let's see if we can push it through the chicane. Nicely done. Oh, that was good. We are definitely closing in. Got to try and get around these turns. Minimal braking. Try and maintain that pace. So we've got to try and get past him, and we've got to now win by a 0.2 gap. So let's try not to get any more penalties. Should be able to get a little bit closer towards the end of the lap here. If we can just get a little bit closer as we go on to the next straight round this turn. Nice and tight in. And that is nicely done. There we go. And we should get a little bit of slipstream here. We're not going to be able to catch him before the next turn, but we're going to be able to get him into the new lap, and that will be the final lap of the race. So it's taken us almost the whole race to get to the lead of the race from the back. So This has been a bit more of a challenge than Spain. Let's try and hold tight round here. That's nicely done. Let's see if we can get past him here. That's nicely done. And again. And we should be able to slipstream him. And this is a much faster lap. And again, no, around the same time, only slightly quicker. Right, final lap. Let's go on the outside here. Just got to nail the chicane. Let's be careful here, we don't make a mistake. Oh, that was pretty good through there. Let's see if we can just pull away. So we need a 0.2 gap. Should be able to manage that. We've already pulled over half a second already, so it's very interesting how the AI drop off so quickly after overtaking them. It's nicely done. Let's try and keep this thing through here. Tyres look okay. And like I said, I've managed to run in Power 2 quite a lot more by taking the added fuel. And I think it's always good on these bikes just to take the extra fuel. So you've always got that option. And we should be able to get that 0.2 gap now. And we're just... Let's keep steady through here. Almost 2 seconds we've pulled it to already. This should be our... This feels like a decent lap time as well. This has been a quick lap. Let's see if we can get a 147 here. Tight round this final bend. And to the line. And that is a race win. And that was a 146 lap. So there you go. What a lap that was. Yeah, a 146.8. Really, really good. Well, there you go. So that is the first race out the way. But we're going to check that replay where I had that contact with our other rider just to see exactly what happened. So let's get straight into that. So as we go into this corner, did I make contact? I don't know, actually. Let me know in the comments below. That looks very, very close. Right, so that is the end of the first race. Now we're going to jump straight into the second race, and we've got to do the same again. Is it going to be the same weather conditions? Well, let's find out. So let's get straight into it now. So here we go. Right, so here we go with race 2. Let's see if we can get another decent result. Now, the weather conditions are slightly different. It's not cloudy, it's actually sunny. A shame, because I was looking forward to a bit of wet conditions to see what the bikes are like in the wet. But anyway, let's see if we can win this race and get into first place quicker than the final lap. So let's get straight into it. Right, let's see if we can push really hard right from the start. And we only overtook the leader of the race on the final lap in the first race. Let's see if we can do it slightly quicker. So I'm going to be really aggressive and try and overtake as many bikes as I can. But this time, hopefully, no one else comes off. Although I don't think I did touch him, but I'll take the blame if I did. That's not bad in that first chicane. Let's try and take an outside line here. Just keep that sight. That's nicely done. Trying to, oh god, it's really difficult to move through the crowd. Just try and match the lines and the braking. And oh, someone's come off. And that was nothing to do with me. We're managing just to move through the field. Let's be careful in this corner coming up. Oh god, be careful. Bikes either side. That was okay. I will take that, and we've managed to really take a few places in that corner. We should be able to take a few more. Is it going to be a case of someone breaking free? It looks like it is. Careful around that turn. Just avoiding any contact, and we've moved up to P8. almost taken 20 places in one lap, which is insane. They do need to improve the AI on the lower power bikes. And that is nicely done. And we go into lap 2. Now let's see if we can get to the front in 2 laps. Not sure whether that'll be possible, but I'm going to try. Quick into the chicane. And I don't know. Actually, I'm not sure whether there is many channels that are actually doing this championship. I've seen a few people actually show some update videos, but I decided to do the championship, so I hope you appreciate that, guys. I mean, I have done the Red Bull Rookies Championship previously, but that was a part of the career because it was already on the game. It is a bit backwards by Milestone to do it that way, but they just wanted the game out as early as possible, so I understand. And with obviously the lockdown and all that, that had to affect some things. And we're really managing to push it on this lap, and we're up to 3rd, and that should be 2nd. Squeeze past, and we are closing in on the leader. That's almost two laps. We'll be careful. Oh, bugger. Too much on the curb there, and I've got a penalty already. There you go. Okay, just be careful around that turn. Should be able to get him on this next lap. I think the lap times are slightly quicker at the moment, being that the conditions is a lot warmer. And that is a 147.2 already, so I'm running over a second quicker than the AI. I did a 146.8 in the previous race on the last lap, which was unbelievable, but I think that was due to a little bit of slipstream I think I had at the start of the lap, which does help. Should be able to get this rider here. Again, just trying to keep steady around that turn. That was nicely done. Let's try and line him up. Got a little bit wider. Seems to be good on that corner. Just checking where they are. They're all dropping off now into this turn. Try not to use the brakes. You should be able to get him here. Bit of slipstream. I'm not going to overtake in this chicane. I've learnt my lesson. Oh, I've done it again! Just turned in a little bit too soon. I've done that twice now, so that's half a second penalty I've got so far. Oh god, I've overshot that corner as well. Making a few mistakes here. Just trying to push a little bit harder than I... And just seeing the front heat up on the right side there. So the temperature difference is making a slight difference to the grip levels when you heat up the tyres. Very interesting. Didn't have that in the last race because it was cloudy and a bit cooler. And look, a 149, so we dropped a couple of seconds on that lap. So we can push a little bit hard on this one. Thought we would have been into first place by now. Let's get back through there. Be interesting to see the next race, because the next race is Mugello, and there's some really long sections on that, so is it going to be hard to catch up from the back in that race, or is it going to be harder in Germany? What do you think, guys? Is it going to be harder to win in Germany, or is it going to be harder to win in Italy? I think Italy may be a tough one, but we're going to find out very soon. That'll be in the next episode. be able to get him here. Here we go. Just line him up. And be careful, don't make contact through here. And, oh, that was nicely done. And we're into the lead. There we go. Let's just make sure we keep it. This was a much better lap from us. Let's see how quick he takes to drop off. Taking a nice tight line through there, and that is a much better lap time. And that was a 1:47, back on the pace, fastest lap of the race. There we go. Right, coming to the final corners. Just be careful. Don't slide off. Really heating those tyres up, really pushing hard, and that was another good lap. Another 1:47. So there we go. Another race win. And we won the race by 3 seconds. Made a couple of mistakes, just trying to push it a little bit harder. I found that the tyres heated up a lot more in that race with the temperature, and that affected some of the grip levels in some of the corners. But other than that, it was a really good battle.
It was a perfect day for him.
So we go into the next video and episode, and that will be 3 races. Let me know in the comments below if you think it's going to be a harder race in Italy or Germany. I think it will be probably Italy, but we'll find out. Well, that is another episode done, and like I said, I'll try and pump out a few of these. This one should be out later today. If not, it'll be out tomorrow, which would be Thursday, but I will try and get an episode out for Friday and some over the weekend. I'm sorry that the videos are being uploaded a little bit slower. Like I said, it's been really hard after this lockdown work situation. I know it's a bit of an excuse, but you know, if I did this as a full-time job, it would be different, but I don't. It is just in my spare time. Thank you for watching anyway, guys. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode.